Good morning, my YouTube friends. How are you on this Monday? I am doing fantastic still. I know on Friday I promised you guys that I would do the review of the Netflix series The Punisher, but before that, I thought I would do the review of the Doctor Who New Year's Eve episode. So, in honor of that, I'm wearing the colors of my favorite team, the Toronto Blue Jays. Kind of close to the TARDIS color. So let's get started. The episode's named Resolution, and how apropos. Because in this, one of the characters, Ryan, finally gets resolution with his father. That's been a running theme through the entire series. Anger that Ryan has with his dad. And finally, in this New Year's episode, now remember, I said New Year's, because every other Doctor Who series before that always did a Christmas episode. So now what's funny is that they do a New Year's episode, new Doctor, new episode, new idea. I thought, okay, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Excuse me, as I said, still dealing with the cough. But the episode started off with a beautiful display. Cosmic fireworks, as only the Doctor can show her companions. Yes, Jodie Whittaker is the 13th Doctor, and I think she did a remarkable job. It's because of her, I think that it will help bring more young women into watching the show. I know a lot of fans had issues with it because they thought, well, all this time the Doctor has been male since the inception. It's always been male. And a lot of fans have asked for the Doctor to, hey, try it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens when this predominantly male regenerated character becomes female. How does he deal with that? Now, she dealt with it, I think, rather quickly. I myself would think that the character would have issue with all of a sudden you've had lifetimes of being male and all of a sudden you're female. Gender confusion? Probably. But let's get back on track. So, story opens with the tale of an ancient battle that goes on. Three warring tribes finally put their differences aside to stop one common foe. That common foe is cut into three pieces and taken to far reaches of the known world at that time. Then it flash forwards to and modern day Sheffield. Archaeological dig, pardon me, and they discover a fragment with a body. Now the story, the running story is that there's this group called the Guardians, and that they believe this tale had happened, and there's nothing really to substantiate it. Like certain historical stories, there's always something that, always makes you go, wonder what's going on, etc. All of a sudden, they find this unknown artifact. They put it under ultraviolet light. And if anyone could tell me why they would put unknown artifacts under ultraviolet light, please let me know in the comments below. So, this somehow brings this mystery item back to life, and the other pieces that were sent to the far corners of the known world suddenly come alive. Dramatic moment. Pause. Take a breath. Okay. They come together and then poof, disappear. Now our two archaeologists, can't seem to say that word today for some reason. Archaeologists are still working on the dig. They turn around. That mystery item under the ultraviolet light is gone. They look for it. One finds it. And then the doctor appears. Because out of the blue, they get information saying that there's a mystery DNA, alien DNA. So, long and the short of it is, you find out that the doctor's ancient nemesis, wait for it, I said wait for it, the Daleks have returned. Not just any Dalek, a reconnaissance scout. Okay. You figure with the genre and the canon of what the indestructible killing machines are, that there would be a reconnaissance scout. So, the Doctor Who has to now figure out how to battle and save this poor, unwilling girl that has become the host body to him, and save the planet. What I did find funny is that the top secret British organization known as UNIT has been disbanded due to budgetary constraints and questionable...
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Pardon me, guys. Again, it's my phone. And as I said, budgetary constraints and questionable expenditures. Sounds like modern day. So they're on their own. And the Doctor and her 3 companions, Graham, Ryan, Yaz. I know a lot of fans question the fact of, wow, Doctors had 1 in the new series, 1 companion. In the old series, maybe 2 companions, but 3? And they all had 3 different stories through the entire season. I found that it kind of muddled things, but that's for another video if you want to discuss it. Long story short, they tracked this reconnaissance Dalek down, and they have the stereotypical battle between the Daleks and the Doctor. Explosions, proclamations of extermination, and the Doctor, who in this season has dealt with things in a predominantly pacifist mode, suddenly shows that dark streak, that I can be the bane of your race, and I have always been the bane of your race. And it's nice to see an homage to previous incarnations of the Doctor who have dealt with this warring race time and time again. Triumphantly, they vanquish it, turn it to muck. And one story had a conclusion is that Ryan finally has a quote-unquote resolution with his dad. Because his characters kind of had this ongoing theme of abandonment. His father was never there for him. Excuse me. And so he always had a lot of anger, and this episode had brought that father back into his life. Now, I'm glad to see the character get that, how cliche, resolution. I'm glad to see it happen. But what goes from there? Where does it go from there? Will he have more interaction with that dad when the season comes back? It's not back this year, boys and girls. And...
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Again, I apologize. I have another message coming in on my phone. It's not back this year. No. BBC announced that it will return 2020. A whole year. The new season will be away. So my question is, what's going to happen with the season? Jodie's built a good rapport, made the character her own. So, will it kill the momentum that the show is trying to build? I can see that they're trying to bring more young girls into watching the show, give more young girls a positive female role model, like the doctor, like Yaz, who is a female police officer. But why a year? That's my concern. What's going to happen with the show in a year? All in all, I liked the episode. I've been a lifelong fan since I was young. First incarnation of the Doctor that I watched was Tom Baker. So, what do I give? I'll give this a 5 out of 5. Good premiere episode, premiere
Excuse
season
me,
4.
there is a message for you.
And hopefully they will listen to the fans and bring it back before a year, because there has been positive feedback for it. There has been positive response to Jodie. So don't kill the momentum that it had. Bring it back. Let's get this started. Let's keep going. I'd love to also see the Doctor interact with the female incarnation of her nemesis, the Master. We got introduced to her during David Tennant's incarnation of the Doctor, and then through Matt Smith occasionally, and then she was a perpetual thorn in Peter Capaldi's side. Now, there would be an interesting episode or two. The Mistress and the Doctor coming face to face. Again, all in all, I thought the episode resolution was fairly good. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I'm excited to see what happens in the new season when it finally returns. Again, guys, comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Give me a comment either way. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. The only way I can improve is if you let me know. Again, have a happy Monday, and this is my review of Doctor Who's New Year's Eve resolution episode. Bye.